By the way, this tries to be a thread safe cache for these values, but you also have to take into account the fact that the front-end server is maybe running in multiple processes, workers, 8 workers, so that's 8 processes. And then fast API for a synchronous request like that, it's gonna spawn separate thread to handle this. So I'm not sure if this is correct. There are also open questions, let's say, about this little function and thread safety or unsafety. Here I log for updating um, our view of, well, doesn't matter. We have so we declare some namespaces here again. I just hard coded my development machine here. We'll see where that goes. And what I try to do here is avoid so the set namespace sets the namespace on the Allegro graph server. I could have went like smarter but at this point I'm not sure what code sets this, to be honest. But then you have to take into account that you have the 8 separate worker processes, all maybe doing this in parallel. You see here we query the namespaces from the server through the connection. So that was labels, comments. We query all the comments, and wow, I don't even know if maybe we display them rather than displaying an URI if there is a comment. And there's some little logic you see. We have some nodes that are like a node, like a fake node for the category of the triple, that's like the technical, general, and so on. So these are like possible fake values, or you have a label, or you have a shortened URI, or you have the full URI, or it's a literal. So here we like try to pick the best presentation, and then we add the links to the external tools like the Allegro graph, web view, I don't know why I called this X node. It dispatches on the types of RDF nodes that we got in from the Sparkle query, and just tries to extract a string representation, friendly or something. So this is all quite simple logic that could very well live in the client, and then the client could just query any Sparkle server. It would probably be useful to have some at that point to have some first class representation for the queue of queries, because you don't want to have all that running in the background fetching megabytes of data and like making the browser window freeze. You want to have some oversight and some control, I think.